Hey, let's put it at you. Aqua gang! What it do? Hey, tell him to be quiet now. Aqua gang, what's happening? Yeah, 2 in a week, ain't it? Let's do it. Come on in, come on in, come on in. We gonna get that one way or another, ain't we? Alright, this is the reader for the collective of Aquarius. You can have Aquarius in your sun, moon, rising, Venus, or North Node. Cross watchers are welcome here as well. You know, I stopped reading for North Node, but for some reason, it's been like, add North Node back, all of them. If you have Aquarius in your North Node, that simply just means that you are trying to reach Aquarius status. You could have Aquarius in your sun and then have Aquarius in your North Node, right? Hey, gang, yo, 2 days back to back. You see me? You see me doing my 1, 2. And so you can have Aquarius in your North Node. It could be anything relevant to that, right? I'm here. I have to do Ose Ifa. So I'm just checking in before I have to do all of that good stuff. But I have to do what I do. Aquarius, yes. You could be dealing with one. Everybody's welcome here. If you'd like to book a personal reading, let me know. You can, oh, come on. You can book your personal reading by clicking the post that's pinned. You can send me a text message. You know, all that good stuff. Yeah, let's get it. What date we starting out with? I hope everybody had a great day. Aqua gang, if you're coming into the chat, please make sure that you like the chat. I am a published book author, so I always have books. You can take a look at the community tab. I give you the description of the books. My favorite trilogy is The Range Baby Mama 1 through 3. That's my favorite one. But I also have Confessions of a Mattress Actress 1 through 3. I have Born to be a Trap Queen 1 and 2. I have It Goes Down in the DM, right? Yeah, everybody done had that one. They done linked up with the DM and had a story. I have, my books are eroticas and urban street lit, thrillers, all that good stuff. It Goes Down in the DM. All of those books are available. Okay, I was wondering what the hell happened. All of those books are available. And the prices on the community board, I ship them to you, flat rate shipping. You can do personal readings. You can do life and spiritual coaching. You're lost, you don't know where to go. Hit me up for life and spiritual coaching. I offer 4 weeks and I offer 8 weeks. I do couples readings as well as love and general readings, or you can do a what you need to know reading. That reading doesn't come with any questions. This is just me pulling the energy, telling you what spirit wants you to know. The love and general readings, they come with up to 3 questions. And that's after I, do my 1, 2. So All right, all right, all right. Did you guys get notifications? Let me know in the chat if you got a notification that I went live. Y'all probably driving, etc., etc. I just need to know if the notification went through. Make sure you like the video, Let me know in the chat if you got a notification for the alert. There could be a lag too, so. If there is a lag, I'm gonna keep going, so I'm not sitting waiting here, but okay. All right, love begins. The Emperor. Or the authority figure. Intuition. Waiting. Third chakra. Base chakra. Okay. At the bottom of the deck, you have awareness, which is 1. Okay. All right. So Aquarius, a lot of strong energy here. It's surrounding love. The only two, regular cards you have here is the number 1, love begins, and the number 2, waiting game. So this is telling me that there's something that is being renewed. There's something that you've started. You could have taken another level, went to another level in your love life. But with the waiting game here, it's like time. You have to give things time to pan out. You have to give things time to grow. You can't go in with a strong expectation that things are just going to automatically go the way that you want them to go. That what we have to realize in these relationships is most important, that you have two different people, and a person is only as knowledgeable in relationships as their last long-term relationship. That's what you got to know, for them and for you. So if you and I got into a relationship, but I was used to being masculine, running the show, not answering questions, doing what I wanted to do, when I want to do, how I want to do it. Understand that that's the same energy that I'm bringing into this connection. And so the saying is, a person should know how to love somebody. Everybody has different love languages, and everybody puts up with different things. Some people will just tolerate whatever comes at them just to say that they were in a relationship, right? Just to have somebody. And that person could feel like something that they're doing gives them the right to be able to do that, right? And sometimes it can get very complicated, right? And so if someone truly wants the connection, there's a lot of changes that have to be made, and it's a fine line, because you don't want a person to think that you are changing them or you want them to change, but you also have to stand on business when it comes to what it is that you want, need, and desire within your relationship. And that person, right, me, I should be able to come to you in the same manner. So I feel like there's some energy of something new, and you want something one way, but it's like you don't have the patience, because you're the fourth seer of the zodiac, Aquarius, and you're the most spiritual sign of the zodiac. So you feel like, oh, this should be common sense, but it's not, because this person hasn't experienced the same thing that you've experienced, right? This person could be Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. This person could be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or they could have them in their chart, okay? But it's like, you know, starting something new. Now you have a masculine authoritative figure, and then you have a very wise and intelligent and intuitive feminine figure here, okay? So it's two different kinds. The masculine figure, the authority figure, they're used to being in charge. They're used to, you know, things going the way that they want it to go. Is that you? Is that your person? Just because Aquarius is fixed and is masculine by default, that doesn't mean that that's the energy that you're in right now. So with this masculine energy here, they're accustomed to you, to being in charge, and they're accustomed to, you know, people doing as they say. Now, with the feminine energy that's here, this is a very, very wise feminine energy, okay? So you have someone that knows and can see things, and, you know, is in tune with their star player. They've put in the work, they've ascended, they did everything that they needed to do with themselves. And then you have someone that everyone has always looked up to them for things, and, you know, they've always been the one that, you know, people boasted and bragged upon. Right? So the difference here between the emperor, between the authoritative figure and the very intuitive, right, figure, is that one, the people under the authoritative figure, they're brown nosing. They're going to tell them what they want to hear, because either A, they have no choice, or B, they want something from them. So a lot of times, even in relationships, you're in these situations where the last person that blew their head up, made them feel away, or they didn't feel away. And so it's like the reality check. And so it seems like a reality check, but nonetheless, there is an authoritative figure, someone that people look up to, someone that, you know, has a career that, you know, people have to answer to them, or they guide people within their career. And you have this figure where someone has been tried and true, and they're extremely intelligent, they're extremely spiritual. They, like, you're not going to pull anything over on them. Now, it's an amazing match, because the authoritative figure has room to grow. They are with the intuitive female. The intuitive feminine energy is where they're going to be. They're at their max, okay? So it's really about balancing out, right, and allowing things to happen. So Aquarius, if this is you with the feminine energy, being mindful of your intuition, this also could represent you starting something new, and you're normally in charge of things, but you're very intuitive, right? You have to allow time to play out and for these things to align for you, right? With your third eye chakra and your base chakra, baby, that's 6 and 1, okay? Your third eye chakra is right here, okay? So it's like you're coming from here, from here to the rooter, right, which is the bottom of your spine. You have to see things differently in this situation. It's up to you to step in and know, like, okay, this person isn't used to somebody like me. Now, I'm not telling anybody to settle for less. What I am telling you is that you have to see this from a different perspective. And I do know that more than not, if a person is not study or believe in what you believe in, they're going to always call your bluff. It's just the demon in them. Like, demons attach themselves to miserable, depressed, you know, just traumatic individuals. That's the type of energy that lower vibrational spirits feed off of, right? Which is what they call demon spirits. And so because they're feeding, you know, they'll feed off something that's in a lower vibrational state. You have to be able to identify when this person, like if this person get it, if they don't get it. Ultimately, if this person doesn't like respect what it is that you do, you shouldn't be with them anyways. But that's neither here nor there. That's you and your person, right? With this energy, you have to tap in and see things from a different perspective. If this person truly, really, truly wants to be with you, or Aquarius, if you are single and you truly want a new relationship, you have to put the ego aside. Because now if this is you standing in this energy where you are the authoritative figure, and you know you self-employed, or you have this great career and people look up to you, your ego is boasting there, and you're intuitive and you're spiritual, okay, you got to also look at things from a different perspective. But I'm really getting two different people because it's masculine and the feminine energy. But so for some of you it can be different, okay? But you got to look at this situation differently, and you got to not look at it with your two eyes, but with your third eye, and say, okay, I can do things different. I can see. And if this person truly wants to be with you, you're gonna see the growth. That's the thing. If you with somebody, and you know, if you're this very intuitive person here, people will recognize you. Don't ever think that people won't recognize your ability and what you do. Now, those that try to diminish who you are and diminish your light, they'll just recognize it as the demon spirit that they are, right? They hate them. You know what I'm saying? People will try to diminish your light because they really can't stand you. They, you know, high priestess, nobody likes somebody that's always right. You know what I'm saying? You always right. You always hitting it, you know. So, you know, you Aquarius, you attract haters just to have haters, because that's how people are. But if someone truly is in your life, Aquarius, and they want to change, they will change. They will change. It's not going to take forever. They're going to show you day by day that they're putting in the work. So if a person has 3 things about them that they need to work on in reference to the connection, they're going to be working on 1 immediately, right? And when they get that down and they pick a routine, they're going to start working on 2, right? Then once they get that down and get that routine, then they're going to work on 3. And then everything will be in alignment. You also have to think about, this person is changing things, and they may feel like that's who they are. And people don't realize that change is good, because just because that's the way that you're used to being, that doesn't mean that you were right. You know what I'm saying? You was in the right energy in that manner. So, and with the base chakra, man, aligning yourself, Kundalini awakening, right? This could be who your person, what your person is doing. Going through a Kundalini awakening. You or your person, somebody here is going through that awakening to see what they need to see. Okay, someone here, you know, you have awareness. Okay, so you have the power to manifest what it is that you want, right? You have the spiritual strength to endure what this is and to create your firm foundation. Okay, but again, I do feel an energy of discontentment and boredom, because if somebody, okay, think if you get in a relationship and somebody's used to going to the club, and now y'all in a relationship, so you like, yeah, no, I'm not with all that, we're not going to the club. Now this person is gonna feel like discomfort and boredom, because they used to hanging out and now they're not hanging out. Even though it may be best for them, they saving money, they not out in the streets, X, Y, and Z, that's what they're accustomed to, right? So now they have to go through that. But I do see that you guys will have something very solid and firm here, okay? So you guys could be working on buying a house, okay, building a house. It's something that you and this person are creating together. It may not be right now, it definitely can be later, right? But there's something that is being created between the two of you that makes things make sense. I'm not reading reversals on this. So balance is being restored. So number 4, we got 4 here a couple of times. Balance is being restored, and there's new beginnings that are happening with you. This, you know, hey, let's make it happen. There's a major transformation that's happening here, and I see that with this transformation, like you and your person, you guys may be like cutting off everybody, okay? You may be cutting off everybody. You know how people are. You know, this person or you know, making the transformations, and you're cutting off everyone because you have solitude here. And then all of a sudden, material and spiritual prosperity. You start to get, obtain, and achieve everything that you want, need, and desire, because you or your person put in the work to say, I need to change and I need to be a better version of me. But, you know, that person still has to go through things in their life to get to that point to say, okay, I'm okay with this. You know what I'm saying? It ain't easy for somebody to be okay with something that they're not used to being okay with, right? They're definitely changing. I tell people all the time, change for yourself. Don't change for nobody else, because when you start changing for somebody else, baby, you ain't gonna like it. And then as soon as that something goes sour, you're gonna be right back to the same person that you originally was, because you changed for somebody else and you didn't change for yourself. So when you change for yourself, you truly doing this because you want to do it. So for you guys that's tuning in, what I'm doing now is I'm resting the Roman tarot, okay? The tarot with the cups, the wands, the swords. I'm resting it, okay? I got a call early this morning from my yaya, and she was like, well, message early this morning from my yaya, and she was like, get back on YouTube. It was almost one of those things that I could see her clenching her teeth. Get back on YouTube. And I had to explain to her that ever since I went through my initiation with Ifa, of course I'm working with a different level of spiritual energy. And I have been trying to come and read, but it's just not there. And so I was getting off one reading a week, but it's more so like they were just tolerating me to get that off. So she was like, okay, change up the decks. So we're changing up the decks. So now we're getting more purposeful messages. We're going within, you know, we are pointing out the issues directly. We're doing healing, we're doing expansion. Like we're gonna try this reading, right? Hey, we're gonna try this reading here and this way, and then let me see, you know, how y'all like it, because you still gonna get the message. You still gonna get what you need to get. It's just I'm not dealing with the regular tarot decks, and I'm gonna see if that will allow me to push and do the readings as I was. So you have patience here, Aquarius. Slow down, change your attitude, and clear your mind. Again, you had patience in the first deck, right? With the same type of symbol, to be exact, right? So you have to allow things to pan out, you know, a day-by-day situation. You have the World card. Be open to new possibilities in all areas of your life. So with the World card and having patience, something is changing. You just have to allow it to change. You cannot be in a rush. I won't change and I want it right now. That's not how life works, because your spirit guides have to conspire to move in your favor. And if you are not allowing them to conspire to move in your favor, then you go do it yourself. It's simple as that. Our spirit guides don't move on our time, because there's things that have to be aligned in the process. I tell people all the time, there's not one person that came against me and won. Not one. Not one. Because if you're coming against me, more than likely you have the problem and you don't know my Ashe at all. And so there's not been one person that came against me and won. Now there's been plenty that came against me, but and none of them won. Because patience is important, and your connection with God is important, if that's a word. And you have to be in tune with where you need to be, and staying focused on what it is. I woke up this morning and I had some, I was feeling away, and this feeling was just like not normal for me. But I got up, I went and sat out to get some fresh air and connect with my spirit. So I went in my shrine room, and I was sitting in my shrine room, and I was just chilling. Like I wasn't thinking about anything. I wasn't asking anything. I was just chilling. And then it came to me, like, you know, go do this. And when I went and did what I was guided to do, then I felt better. You know what I'm saying? Like instantly. So, you know, having patience and sitting with something will guide you far greater than you being in your Aquarius mind trying to figure it out and trying to make it happen. Because yes, faith without work is dead. But your work doesn't have to be hard. Okay, identify what it is and sit with it and allow your spirit guides to be in tune with you. This is why Ori appeasements is very important for us. We need to appease the God within us. All melanated beings have gods within them, which is Oris that came down with them. This is what makes you a god when they say God is within, right? And your Ori comes before all other deities. So appeasing your Ori on a regular basis is going to help you get aligned and help you rest your mind. So you're not in your head all the time, and you know you can become one. You know whatever the feeling is, whether you're gonna sleep or whether you're gonna be high or whatever. When you have your Ori appeased on a regular basis, it will help you see things way clearer than you feeling like you have to do this on your own. The moon card is at the bottom of the deck. Pay attention to your intuition at this time and move ahead confidently. And basically what I was just saying, your intuition is going to gonna take you there, but you don't have to overstress it and, oh, this is how this look now. Now, if you dealing with somebody and they're not showing you no change at all, baby, yeah, run. You don't have to sit in that feeling. You don't have to sit in that energy. Trust me, I be online. I see all the comments about the dating pool right now and this and that. And yeah, I mean, nobody really wants to be out there because it ain't shit out there. But at the end of the day, if something just truly doesn't align for you, you're still blocking what is for you. Alright, one more deck for y'all and we can wrap it up because I got Osei Ifan 15 minutes. Passion came out in reverse. Impasse and joy. So it seems as though like maybe you lost passion for something and you're at an impasse. Okay, so this is like telling me, okay, an enlightenment at the bottom of the deck. So this could be telling me that it's a situation that you may have and you were really passionate about it. And then you're no longer passionate about it. And so you're at an impasse on what to do because you really know that this was something that made you very happy at one point, or you feel as though that you can get happiness, but enlightenment, right, and guidance here. Enlightenment and guidance, and you have victory. The number 28, the number 10, plus sun here. So it's going to work out. So for an Aquarius, if you are in this energy, if you relate to Aquarius a lot, if you are in this energy, because if you lack the passion, it's either A, because they couldn't hold your attention, or B, because you lost trust, right? And so this could be like, oh, I need to figure it out. You know, our person will come to us, and it's not the fairy tale that you think that your person is going to come to you and everything is going to be exactly how, oh, it's going to be flowers and white picket fence and you're going to run through the field and hold hands. And yeah, that's garbage, okay? When your person comes to you, you're going to go through some things, and you're going to go through some highs, and you're going to go through some lows. But Spirit is telling you to have patience. So there could be somebody that you are ready to count out, and that's actually your person, right? You're ready to count them out because either A, they're boring, or B, they've done something to you to make you lose trust. And one of the worst things that you could do, me being an Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Mercury, is make an Aquarius like, it's for Aquarius to not trust you. But you have to have patience, and you have to, you know, you don't have to have patience every time. So if this is like the first stump that you're getting over and bottling all this up, it's going to take time, but you have to move through it, right? You have to move through it for your sake, And most importantly, your spirit guides is telling you to have patience and change your attitude. So, you know, I tell you guys all the time, a person can make mistakes. It's if they keep making the same mistake, it's no longer a mistake, it's their true intent. So nobody's perfect. And if this person didn't know to not play with you like that, and then they play with you like that, and now you in this energy of, oh, you got me messed up, I'm ready to go, da 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 da, you know, give them a chance, because joy is here, victory is here, enlightenment is here. Okay, with the enlightenment and the victory, okay, yeah, you're getting a victory. Now, if this is your reading or not, you would need to get a personal reading to see. But whoever this is, you are getting the victory. So you are at an impasse. Do I walk away? Do I stay? You know, what do I do? Should I put more energy into it? Can I trust? Yes. Whoever this is for. Yes. Okay. So that is your reading for today. We see how I feel. And I'll try to come back as often as I can. Reading this way, and today I was like, oh, I'm gonna do it, and then I did it, and I made sure that I did it. But yeah, we're retiring. Let me see what this is. We're retiring that for right now. We're probably retiring that for good, to be honest with you. Let me see what kind of mate this person is. If I can get 2 cards, that'll be great. Right. I have to go through the whole deck. That's just the thing about it. Let me see. What is this? Who is this right here? So you're going through something. Okay, lessons from Uranus. That's your ruling planet. Radical attraction and sexual pull come with inconsistency and detachment. A theme of freedom or commitment. No expectations are the best expectations to have. Now that's your theme here. So maybe you have these expectations, or you feel like this person should know better, da 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 da, and they just don't. So you need to have patience and kind of work with them and navigate with them, have those conversations, and let this person show you. And keep in mind, if you tell them, hey, there's 3 things wrong with you, you need to work with them. Let them work on 1 thing. Listen, change behavior takes 21 days. So give them 30 days to work on that 1 thing. Boom, then work on the next thing. Then work on the next thing. Now, if they're working on it, truly working on it, they're going to not go back. If they go back to it, then they just trying to play in your face and it's time to go. Soul imprints, unresolved wounds, karmic patterns, and inheritance are affecting the situation. So, you know, karmic patterns, right? Again, if this person last partner was one of their karmic partners that they held on to, or if this person's last partner was a life lesson for them, or whatever the case may be, and they didn't hold this person to a higher standard, or they didn't stand on business with this person, obviously that's going to be something that they truly want, and that's going to continue to affect the situation, right? Because people don't know the difference between, you know, the types of soulmates. They just feel like, oh, this is my soulmate, right? But you have karmic soulmates. So yeah, it's your soulmate, but you're holding on to a karmic, and you're supposed to learn a lesson and move on. And most of the time, karmic relationships last longer than anything, because it's toxic, it's spicy, and it's sweet. All right. Mutual symbolic. This is a beneficial and balanced connection. You had balance already. Both partners have the same feelings, ideas, values, and shared life goals. Okay. Mutual symbolic. That's a twin flame. Even though the card didn't come out, you guys both want what you want, but somebody has to be able to grow. There's too much distance to maintain this connection. So some of you guys, your person could live at a distance from you. And you're like, what am I supposed to do? Some of you, the distance could mean that it is too much distance emotionally or spiritually. Okay. It will all pan out. Sometimes, you know, you hear, right? Remember, you had the feminine energy that was very intuitive, that was spiritually inclined, that had paid their dues, that had sinned it spiritually. And then the other energy was like an authority figure, somebody with a decent job that people looked up to, you know, one of those type of things. That's 2 different energies, so it could be space there. You never know. It's your reading. Let me know. I love you guys. Peace.